Hi everyone, it's the 1st of May. Yes, yesterday broke down this green support. Initially it bounced a little bit, but then it broke it down. It actually broke it down, almost like back tested, penetrated back in, but then it really failed to move beyond this internal resistance, came down hard after that. The break of this green formation triggered a massive sell-off from 5,125. We are now at 46. As I mentioned, there's a little gap at 5,003, 5,004. Is it going to get filled, or is it going to bounce off the red and green potential support? They're both lined up right there at around 5,020. If we see a bounce 5,020, then it's going to rally again. 5,020 is the lows of last week. Yeah, that's the lows of last week. It's not like this market's turning very bearish. Obviously, if we break this green and red support together and we make new lows below the low of 19th of March, excuse me, April, then this is going to start the next leg down. So that there is that possibility, and if it does that, the next major support potential would be the purple bottom band. Okay, this purple top band has three touches. The purple bottom band has only one touch. It's just a speculative support, obviously, for a larger bull flag formation, but we are not there yet. So we still have this red and green support, or maybe just it's going to come down below the green support, fill the gap, and then rally. So that's still possible. On the cash SPX, the green bottom band wasn't tested anyway at the previous lows on 19th of April. Now, yesterday, you can see here that red resistance was broken and back tested. But once this support broke down, it basically opened the way down. Now the red support is no more. We have this purple resistance, obviously, that couldn't be taken out. It didn't even get there to visit to hit it one more time. We have this red bottom band as a potential support now that is coming our way. Okay, the red three touch support resistance. Okay, this is the first touch. So if it comes here, we may see a big bounce. On the SPX, the level is going to be around 5,000. Okay, just around 5,000 today. There will be a touch on that red bottom band. The red internals are really good. You can see here. So if that red support holds, we see a bounce. But then after that, if it breaks, that will be a bear flag break. And that may basically take out that green bottom band potential support. That green bottom band, this is the low of October, end of October last year. This is a potential uptrend, but so far there is no touch. So it has three touches on the top band. Okay, 1, 2, 3, something like that. And we have only one touch at the bottom band. For that to turn into a major channel, it has to bounce off the green bottom band. But as I said, there is a gap below that green support or potential support. Okay, the gap is at 4,070 or so. Okay, somewhere there on the SPX cash. Dow Jones couldn't take out the blue top band properly. It came down, and now I'm going to remove that blue one. That didn't really work out. Okay, the golden one worked, but that blue one didn't. So I'm going to show you something else if it comes to that. Okay, this is where it started. It rallied. Now, is this going to become a bull flag if the red bottom band holds? Okay, I'm going to remove the green internals to have a clearer picture here. Yeah, it's now at the green internal support. slightly bouncy, but I think there is a chance for it to come to the red bottom band. And if we see a bounce, it may rally and it may start the whole thing. So you can see 3-touch resistance on the top, and we have only 1 touch at its bottom band. The level on the futures for Dow Jones is going to be 37,750. On the spot chart, cash Dow Jones. So blue one shall be removed from the picture. Okay, and we have the golden bull flags break, and we are now approaching to the red bottom band. If it holds, Dow is going to rally and break out of the blue red bull flag. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on that red resistance. Anytime it breaks that red, actually it becomes a buy signal. The red bottom band potential support on the cash is going to be at 560, 37,560 or so. You need to plot these lines by yourself on your own platforms and watch that price action when it gets tested. If it starts to rally, that becomes a buy signal. Last resort for Dow Jones, okay, to bottom out. As I said many times, that purple broken resistance, if it gets a back test, which would be at 37,000 or just below 37,000, which is also very much coinciding with the green bottom band. You can see the green top band is here, the green internal, which was broken, and that's what caused the correction. Okay, now if it comes to this green bottom band, I think there is a chance for a mega rally to start. That level is 37,000. I mentioned a few times. I'm going to put this in, let me put this in blue color. So that giant bull flag broken back in 2022, 23. Yeah, that purple support together with the green is at 37. That, for my money, would be a buy signal, a huge buy signal if we start the recovery from 37 all the way to 40,000. That's 3,000 points to go. NASDAQ failed the red support. You can see it back tested it twice, then broke down, which opened the way for a sell-off. The black broken bull flag has been broken back into. That is very disappointing, clearly. That was a nice breakout. We have to remove that from the picture now. The purple bear flag is broken. 1, 2, 3 touches on the top. 1, 2, 3. This is now broken. So NASDAQ is probably the most bearish looking one right now because of this purple bear flag. It's actually a short entry here. Is it going to come down to that green bottom band, and is it going to bounce off that level together with the blue, green? So on the futures, the data would be around 17,075, and on the cash NASDAQ, so I'm going to put it on the 4-hourly, the purple bear flag broken. Similarly, the black bull flag is no more. That was broken, but it's broken back into. That's failure. The bear flags break. Normally, when a bear flag breaks, it delivers a new low below where the bear flag starts. So normally that's what happens. Okay, usually, I wouldn't say normally, but usually or more often than not. Okay, but we still have this green bottom band coming our way. Is it going to be able to hold, or is it going to be broken? That's the big question for NASDAQ. I mean, this is a lovely uptrend, but it's failed so far. It has failed to push, get to the blue, and rally to new highs. That is a big failure so far. You can see there is no real action. I thought off the blue support, we're going to go get through these resistance levels eventually. But yesterday's action is very bearish, unfortunately. That purple bear flag is now broken, which suggests that we may get to the green and really break it to the downside. That would be pretty bad. So we will have to wait and see. Russell the green resistance is not really the best one, but it still is acting here. The blue bottom band is holding, so that's kind of a sideways channel. But of course, if we see a bounce and then break, then Russell is going to come down further. So let me show you FTSE. The break of that red resistance, and you can see the blue resistance is gone. The green top band is holding. So for FTSE to keep going, FTSE is so different, right? While everything was rallying, FTSE was lagging big time, nothing happening. But then it broke out of the purple triangle. Now the red resistance is broken. That giant resistance is now gone. Now, and even though everything is selling off, FTSE is stronger. So maybe it's undervalued big time, and investors are deciding it's time to buy FTSE a little bit, just to go for another, 10% or so. And DAX is coming closer to that red bottom band. That's a potential support for obviously a bull flag formation. So this is the post of the flag, and this could become a flag if that red bottom band holds, or maybe it comes down and fills the gap, and the gap is at 17,000 on the cash. I'm going to give you the exact level. 17,719, okay, on the cash DAX. TLT is off the golden support, golden top band. Purple channel is broken, but the blue top band is still has to be tested, maybe pull back, and then a break. The real breakout will be the golden bull flags break, okay? I know there are too many lines here. I'm aware of that, but just focus on that golden little bull flag, okay? There is this red resistance there, the green one, and there is two giant resistance, that blue, purple, and obviously that green, very large channel to the downside. That's a possible channel to the downside, but just focus on clearly on this one that has formed from the end of December, okay? That golden bull flag has to be broken. Okay, now oil. Oil just tested, as I have suspected for quite some time, especially since the break of that blue channel, blue uptrend. This was the news spike, okay? But other than that, you can see the blue channel was broken and back tested it twice. We came down now. It is now testing this golden support zone. But not only that, the red bottom band is getting tested, which is why I bought a very small position on oil this morning. Okay, so right about here, I'm a long, but obviously this red support has to hold together with this golden zone. You can see the golden zone, that it was tried. I mean, they tried to break it so many times, finally prevailed, first, second, third, maybe fourth. This is the fifth backtest on that golden zone. Okay, so I hope, let's say we hope that this support holds together with the red, and at least we get to that purple and even break it to the upside and get to just over 85. Brent oil is exactly the same picture. This is what gives me a bit more confidence. Okay, so the blue support is getting back tested here. Obviously a little bit too deep back test now. It's deeper than this one. And it just tested that red bottom band. 1, 2, 3 touches on the top. 1, 2, this is the third touch on the red bottom band. This is Brent oil. And the same picture, that golden support zone, okay, is getting back tested. So that's why I think Brent oil and US oil may both jump from these levels. Natgas almost tested, or actually I can say it tested that purple top band. This is why it reversed on the continuous chart. And on the July contract, it didn't get to that red plus blue, unfortunately. I thought 2100 is going to get tested, but that purple top band on the continuous basically held its ground before the July contract came to this level. And I think we have this blue resistance rail, kind of a rail, okay? What matters here is this red support rail. If it does break eventually, I think natural gas, this is the July, is going to keep on sliding. Okay, so let's have a look at gold. Gold yesterday came down, initially bounced a little bit off the red plus golden, but then once it broke down, I said, excuse me, please. The green top band, the green bottom band, they both are quite good. And if it touches that blue top band, I think we're going to come down to the green bottom band at 2275 or 70 or so. Then we'll see whether that green channel may still turn into a large bull flag, okay? Right? It's not the best precision. 2 touches here, 3 touches there. So if it gets to the green bottom band, then, I mean, of course, without breaking that red support, yeah. So if it comes down to the red and breaks it, that is going to be looking, that's going to look very bad all of a sudden. So gold bulls have to stay inside this green bull flag. This is silver. It's still inside this green bull flag formation. And I believe we're going to back test that blue broken resistance at some point while gold is coming down as well. And around 25.40, we buy more of this to get out of the green bull flag at 25.40. Platinum is actually stronger than the other two sisters. Now you can see the green support held, the golden resistance was broken. I think it is targeting that green top band. So it's a different game for platinum. And the obvious target is still 10,040. Watch yesterday's video for the long-term picture. It still, I think, is going to target 1,040, and then we'll see what happens. Copper is soft this morning. It's now back testing this golden broken resistance. So you can see this resistance zone is a broken resistance zone is getting back tested. I don't think it's going to fall below 440. Okay, that level. I mean, maybe we go down. Excuse me. We pull back a little bit, and just a second. Where can we pull back to? Let's throw some lines on this picture. Okay, so this could be it. I mean, this is where this leg has started, right? So I'm going to put this in blue color. All right. So if it comes to, I mean, if it bounces, comes to the blue, then I think this blue channel may form and we get to 500, 495, 500. All right. Ultimately, this is the target at just around 500. Okay, now let's have a look at euro. Euro basically tricked me. I mean, it's not tricked me. I didn't do anything. I didn't trade it because, as I said, forex is not really trending so far. I mean, I thought the golden resistance is broken and it's gonna at least recover these grounds, but actually it dropped below the red support, which is a bear flag, and now it's targeting probably that green bottom band. Okay, so then at that green bottom band, I think there's going to be a buying opportunity. Okay, that red support, green support is going to hold when it gets there. Pound sterling is also tricky. Yeah, the green channel was broken, but it's now broken back into, so, and it wasn't really the best channel formation. Either way, it reversed at the red resistance without recovering this lost ground from the CPI. Maybe it eventually will, but this year, this reversal is a bit tricky. So I'm going to remove this one. This is the very clear picture, right? This golden resistance is holding, and we have this overhead blue resistance rail as well. US dollar Japanese yen is still climbing, but I think this spike eventually, maybe it wants to get to where this spike has done, remove all these liquidity gaps, and then roll over and come down to break that blue channel. DXY. I thought this red support is being pushed for a break, which would come down to break that blue, but it's actually, for once, it followed this beautiful trend. And even though it tried really hard to break it, it actually broke out of the bull flag, which makes things very bullish for US dollar. We may get a back test, and then after the back test, I think we're going to get to that golden top band. And the ultimate target is 107.10, 107.20, 25. Yeah, maybe 25. That golden top band, while Euro is testing that green bottom band. Aussie dollar failed to get to that 66. So you can see here, this spike down almost got retraced, like half of it, more than half. There is still unfinished business, obviously. At some point, I think Aussie is going to do that, but it fell down because of US dollar strength overall. Now, ultimately, maybe it wants to test this green support one more time, but from there, maybe we go higher. I'm not sure at the moment. I can't read only if this green support, or maybe it wants to test this green bottom band again before it rallies. We'll see. Right now, I can't say. That red resistance held perfectly and Kiwi came down. And is it going to test the green support one more time? That's the question. I think if it does, we go to the red top band and break it at the next attempt. Coffee is down 15% from that blue resistance that I pointed after the reversal. Just after the reversal, I said that it reversed because of this blue internal resistance. It was at 250. Now we're at 213. It's 15% down. It's testing the red internal support right here. But is it going to come down to the golden bottom band and touch that red and then rally? So this golden channel is a bull flag formation, clearly. Two touches on both sides. You can see here, it's right now, it's a bull flag formation. Is it going to be broken right away off this red internal support, or is it going to keep on coming down to touch that green and golden and red? And that would be the ideal level to buy coffee, which is going to be around 197. If 197 gets tested, I would be a buyer too. Wheat is still targeting that blue top band at 640 ultimately. And if we look at the July contract, yeah, so I'm always mixing. Sometimes it's June, sometimes July. Yeah, this is July contract, okay? Is it going to, it's out of the golden little bull flag, right? Which I mentioned on Twitter yesterday. It's off the blue support. That broken resistance became a support here, and it's now. So is it going to, I think we are, from here, we're going to get to that red top band at what, 635, and then maybe pull back and break to the upside. That's still very possible. Soybeans, this is the continuous contract, okay? That blue resistance almost got broken. I mean, it got broken, but it was because of the contract rollover. So it fell back below. And that's why, like, this is not a real price action. This is the gap, contract rollover gap. So now it's gone back down, all right? I have the July contract of the soybeans, and that blue resistance is quite evident, right? That blue resistance is holding, and that's why soybeans has to break it for good. The July contract has to break it. Then soybeans is going to start the next leg up. Cocoa, sorry, corn is moving higher, slowly but surely. That green bull flag off the blue support, the purple support rail. Yeah, these are the long-term plays here. That's why I'm turning bullish here on corn. And corn July is inside this really nicely done bull flag. Okay, this is a 1 month long. This is the 1st of April. Nice bull flag. The internal is getting back tested. Hopefully it won't break. We're going to get to the blue top band and break it. And cocoa, it's already, wow. Look, I gave you this yesterday at, I think it was 8,000 something. It's already 8,300 or something. It's already at 9,000. So that back test held. Okay. And of course it happened on the contract rollover, but either way, these lines are sometimes so magical. These are from 2020 to 2002. That's 22 years ago. That's 2008, 2011. Yeah, that resistance was broken and we got a back test. Cocoa, I think, is going to target much higher, but this correction may take months, years after such a rally. This market is, I think, overdone on the upside. We're going to consolidate for a long time, I believe. So cocoa's cream move is already gone. So that's how I see it. Sugar is coming down again. It's red, and obvious target is the blue bottom line at 18. And July has broken the golden bear flag, which is quite possible and which was probable. We have now broken it, and I think it's going to come down to 18. And last one is cotton, and cotton bulls are not intervening here so far. They really have to push and break that red top band on the July contract for cotton. All right, now we have Bitcoin, which is terrible news. So remember when I said the green and black double support is going to hold, we're going to bounce, and most probably we're going to get to that black top band. But then I said, if it breaks that green bottom band, that's going to be horrible. And here we are on the 6-hourly chart. This green support was broken, that channel. So many touches, broken, deep back test, the golden resistance held, and now, not only that, the black bull flag has been broken to the downside. This is terrible news for bulls. Really bad. Really, really bad. This is now game over for quite some time, I believe. And not only that, the black bull flag is broken. It's failed. And the blue channel has been broken back into, right? This blue uptrend was broken to the upside, and I thought the black plus blue is going to hold, but no, at 59,000, it's gone. Now, the only chance for the rally to continue, there is more downside, obviously, but the only chance will be the red bottom band. This is where it all started in October or November last year, right? At 15,000. Sorry, November 22. Yeah, that's November 22. This is where it started. It rallied, consolidated, rallied again. Now, is it going to come down, touch that red bottom band, hold it, and then rally again? So the top band is here, bottom band is here, and the bottom band has to be confirmed with the bounce to be actually a valid channel. And it may also do this. So the golden top band, the golden bottom band is here. I think Bitcoin is going to come down to that golden and red. That's 46,000. That's around 46,200, 300. That would be the most beautiful double support that we can find if it touches it. And even I can give you a date for it, 13th of May. It's very close, actually. Yeah, it's not even like in about, 12 days. It may get there very quickly, right? That would be 13th of May. Yeah, if it gets there. I mean, that would be kind of miraculous, wouldn't it? If it gets there and if it bounces right at that date, right on that date. I'm going to make, yeah, so it's actually 12th of May. Yeah, yeah, that's somewhere there, 12th of May, if it gets to that level, and then we see a bounce to rally. That would be the most beautiful buying signal right there. Ethereum also looks bad because of the blue supports break. This is undeniably bearish right now. And is it going to come down to the red bottom band and find a low there? So if it does, yeah, there's going to be another leg up. And it's pointless to cover any altcoins. Okay, it's bloodbath. It's bloodbath. There is nothing to find. I mean, before Bitcoin does anything positive, so this is Aave. You can see the bull flag was broken. It's broken back into. ACH is looking bad. ADA, it's a sea of red. I think it's pointless to cover anything. Audio, ADA is looking bad. ATA is the only slightly green one. Audio, yeah, looking bad. AVAX looking, as I said, on the daily chart. I'm going to show you right here. There's all sorts of supports that are broken. BMX is breaking that blue support that is really like it's forcing it for a break. Chilis is the least down one, which is like it's showing some relative strength, Chilis. I mean, I would be a mega buyer if it breaks that green support, green resistance on Chile. CKB, done, done really. Coty, not bad. Still testing the golden support. Data bad. Dogecoin really bad. You can see the green bottom band didn't really hold. Dogecoin. Dot is off the green support, but it has to break that red resistance. Maybe Polkadot is going to do it. DYDX, not much to see. Not too bad. Flare is up 3%, but I don't know why. It's a joke coin at the moment. Phantom is down. Black channel is broken. So I think Phantom is sliding here. GRT is testing that red support one more time. Hive, oh, very bad. And Jasmy, 7% down, and it's coming closer to that green bottom band. CAS, not really good. Not really good, obviously. And Chainlink, again, everything is looking bad right now. But I mean, if Bitcoin it bottoms out on, where I said it would, all these altcoins are going to generate massive buy signals. Okay, so we're going to look into those. Matic is still okay. Okay, but it has to stay above the blue support and break out of the red bull flag. OM is looking bad because of the green supports break. PAL, terrible. Pepe. Pepe is also looking bad because the red bull flag has just failed. Okay. PYR, no real chance. It's making new lows now. Very bad. Render, the green support is giving way slowly. RSR, not good. The golden bottom band didn't really hold. Sandbox, no. SGB, that blue bottom band is going to be tested, and if it does hold, maybe Songbird has a chance to rally. Shiba is down, obviously. It's the blue potential bull flag formation, but it's still down. Solana is down big time because of the break of that red support. Sui, Theta, bad. Theta has broken that red support. That is not good. And Tia, no, really, it couldn't break that green resistance. White Monero is also not moving. It has to break that golden resistance and start to rally towards that green top band. We have to wait. Yeah, Ripple again, no breakout of the giant blue triangle. Last is Zcash, which is always a loser. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch. Bye.